was just trying to say, this is the new BakerBrotherTV video. We're going to be talking about embarrassing stories that we've heard about or have happened in our past.
Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we are going to be telling you about embarrassing stories that we've heard or maybe have happened to us. Let's go. So basically, there are these two guys. The first guy, he basically goes out to a party and he gets really drunk. The second guy, which is his best friend, he gets really drunk too. And in the morning, they awake in their parents' double bed, sleeping together, and he wakes up and next to him is a hedgehog. And he turns around and his friend has a paving slab. A paving slab. And he's cuddling the paving slab like that. And they both wake up and they're like, literally like hangover, and they're like, what the hell? So they had to sneak out the paving slab and the porcupine hedgehog thing out the house before their parents find out.
So it was about a week ago, and we were in form, and we were just sitting there like lads and just waiting for form to start. Because it was Cake Friday, and Ash found and kindly brought in the cakes. But unfortunately, our form tutor wasn't here today, so we had a supply teacher. So he was walking around giving all the cakes, and he just did it perfectly. He's giving them all perfect. But then finally, he got to Myro after ages, after opening the second cake. And so he got to Myro, and he said to Matt, "Do you want cake?" And he went, "No, I don't want cake." And he said to me, "Do you want cake?" And I went, "Yes, please." So he gave it to me. He was like, "Whoa, and it just splattered on the table. Shouts out to Josh who was there. And you know what? Instead of saying, "Oh, Danny, would you like another piece?" which would have been kind, he just picked up the piece, put it in my hand, and I was thinking, where's the icing? And I saw it on the table, obviously. So he just picked up the icing, he just slapped it on, and gave it to me. I was just like, great, and guess what? I had to eat it.
My dad's friend, he was in a building. I don't really know what building, but he was in a building. Now, he was walking down the corridor and he saw a window and just casually looked through it and he saw a table of food. Cocktail sausages, egg rolls, lots of different foods, like party foods, and he just saw a table of it. Now, if you saw a table of food, what would you do? You probably would leave it, but he decides to go in and he starts piling his plate high with food and everything, and he's like got a massive plate of sausages and all this food, and he starts eating a bit, and then he hears a footstep and he's like, oh god, and he turns around and guess where he is? You'll probably never guess where he is. He's standing on a stage and there's about 200 people looking at him, and it's actually a conference, and that food was for the end of the business conference, and there's about 100 people just sitting there looking at him like that. He's just like, so you can imagine the table of food on the stage and he's got his back to the stage eating, and then he turns around. Oh. Right,
so when my dad was around about 14 years old, he was walking down the street, you know, trying to be a lad, trying to impress his friends, and he saw, you know, a dog just tied up by a shop, just tied up, like, sitting there, and he looks an okay dog, just a normal dog, so he thought he'd be a lad. He walks over and just went, woof, right in its face, just right in its face, and he just jumps in, bit him, he was gashing with blood, and because he was wearing a school uniform, you could actually see the blood coming through his trousers, and he was like, "Is that blood on your leg?" And he was like, no, it's just a little scratch, it's fine. So, you know, he just carried on walking home, and when he got home, he was in extreme agony, and he basically just bandaged it round because it hurt so much. That's why you shouldn't really work for dogs.
This video is about my mum. Yay! So, when my mum was around 20, I think, she went to her friend's house. So she arrived with her other friend, and she knocks on the door, and a young boy answers the door. And he said, "We're here for the party." And he goes, "Okay, just upstairs on the left." So she then run upstairs, and then they look there, and they open the door, and it's just some old people sitting on chairs just looking at her like, "Hello." And she's like, "Is Maureen here?" Or, "Is Alice here?" She's like, "Alice? Yeah, Alice, my friend." She's like, "Who are you?" And then they realised they were in the wrong house.
So it was about a year ago, we was in like a swimming log flume place, and we was waiting on one of the most popular rides, and you know, big queue, all the little kids going, yay! And George's friend's brother had an erection. And so we was waiting in the queue, and we just nudged him and went, "Matey, you got a boner?" And he was just like, "It's because I'm cold." And, and then everyone looks at him, and everyone started laughing, and went, "It's a natural thing. But he could have sat down in the water to hide it. You know, come at me, ladies. Come at me, ladies. Just trying to show it off. And yeah, everyone started laughing at him, and he was just like, oh, come on, cute. And in the end, he just ran down the slide and he got out of there.
So thanks for watching our embarrassing stories video. Shout out to Josh Truscott and Liam Rolls.
And Ben Clark.
Bye.
Je m'appelle George. Je suis en l'habitat George.
You live in George. Right, in Germany.
Stein! My name is George! Steinen! My name is Stein! And I come from the Russian society!
The Russian side.